Neviana Svetkova. Neviana, I just want to make sure that you can hear me and see me.
Yes, I do.
And can you see the timer?
Yes.
Good. I'll now introduce you. Neviana Svetkova, singing the universal language of love. Singing the universal language of love, Neviana Svetkova.
Recording in progress.
Turisa planinata I just sang to you a small excerpt from Bulgarian folklore song that was chosen by NASA in the 70s to represent humanity. Singing has run a long time in my ancestors' blood and has even helped us prevail over 500 years of slavery. But today I won't talk to you about Bulgaria or slavery. I'm going to talk to you about singing, the universal language of love. I come from a long line of singers with mom with high-pitched voice and mom who would tell us the stories behind every song. She would move us to tears while singing at every family gathering. However, it wasn't until I heard Mariah Carey singing that I truly decided to become a singer too. As a young child, I was often sent out to my other grandparents in the country who were more prudent people, mostly busy around the house, leaving me alone with only a small radio, playing softly songs in the background. During the day, they gave me a sense of peace and harmony, and at night, inspired me to even invent a dance in bed with my hands. At just such night, I heard her, Mariah Carey singing Vision of Love. Being from communist country, not knowing English whatsoever, I had no way of knowing what she was saying. But her voice resonated so deep within that it was there and then that I decided to become a singer too, in order to touch people just as deep and maybe help them feel less lonely. Years rolled by, I entered my adolescence, communism collapsed, and I decided that singing was no longer that reputable and I would pursue a business career as it deemed much more appropriate and a way to secure my financial stability. I found a way to come to the States, to this very college indeed, Glendale Community College, my alma mater. During my stay, I was able to serve on the AS legislation as the vice president, become the homecoming queen, and get a nomination for a Woman of Distinction. Upon finishing strong, I gathered all my can-do attitude and started climbing the ladder of success. I reached unheard of heights as the CEO of an automotive brand. For a girl in her 20s, this was unheard of. And it was an American brand. But just as I was climbing my ladder of success, my heart was sinking. For I had given up singing, the universal language of love that used to connect me deep within. My mom often told me, singing is health. It's truly therapeutic as it unites the mind, the body, and the soul. Scientifically, it's been proven to boost the immune system, help with the mood swings, stimulate the vagus nerve, and overall help the body. But it does much more than that. Beyond words, it connects us across gender, race, or nationality. Imagine a world with no music. Or better yet, imagine a birthday celebration without a happy birthday song. It's unthinkable. The reason being is that singing is the true universal language of love that connects us deep within and with the world outside. But back to my story now. Just as I was skyrocketing in my business field and my heart was sinking, so were my hormones. In the span of a decade, it aggravated into a life-threatening diagnosis called acute thyrotoxicosis. It manifested in anxiety, inability to express myself calmly, heart racing with a beat of a disco song, 120 beats per minute, and worst of all, near infertility. Luckily, in 2008, all my prayers were answered and I gave birth to a healthy baby boy who is now 16. That same year, the housing crisis hit and there was nowhere in the business field to go back to. So I gave singing a chance. And it took off. The best part was that the more I was singing, the more alive my hormones became. In 2020, I incorporated singing daily as adding vocal coaching to my business music plate. And now for over a year, in complete hormonal balance, medications free. Therefore, if you too, like Hamlet, wonder to sing or not to sing, sing. Just like the birds out in the open. Sing for your own good and the good of those around you. Sing for a world in which our hearts beat in harmony. You don't even have to be good at it to reap the benefits. Just open your heart and let go. Sing under the shower, on the way to work with family and friends, at Toastmasters events. But do it and practice singing the universal language of love. As far as my dream goes, that one happened too. I was able to write and record countless dance hits that still reach millions across the globe. One song stands out. A song I wrote just as the lockdown began, in most uncertain of times. A song in Bulgarian called Don't Worry. I wrote to remind us that after the darkest hour, light always shines. And despite all obstacles, we shall prevail, survive, and thrive. Back to you, Dr. Chen.
Our next contestant is Neviana. Neviana is joining us from Bulgaria.
Yes, I am.
Neviana, which club are you representing today?
I'm representing Valley Stars, where stars shine bright.
Neviana, what time is it in Bulgaria right now?
It's a bit after 1 in the morning.
I'll bet you're not even tired.
I'm all hyped up.
Neviana, you have had a singing career, which you did talk about a little bit in your speech. Tell us a little bit more about it.
As it runs in my mom, I was very cautious to start the steps toward pursuing this career because my mom is a fantastic singer. I wish you could all hear her. And it was a very high bar for me. However, when I heard Mariah Carey and gaining all the faith and can-do attitude in the States made me gather all the competitive edge and start a career in the dance music industry, which was far from my mom's expertise. And eventually I made it. And here I am.
I believe you have a YouTube video with at least 1 million streams or views on it, correct?
A couple of them, yes.
Anybody that you would like to thank?
Wow, where should I start? First of all, I'm super thankful to my club members. Eileen Fletcher, she was my boss when I was working back in Glendale community, when I was back at California and attending Glendale Community College. Eileen Fletcher brought me to Toastmasters during the pandemic, and then I was so inspired by all the members. Steve Steve Horstein, Susan Bertain, Artie Dutt, and of course all the beautiful and inspiring speeches by Serena McCullough, who is a real role model for me as far as speaking and visionary for the district. So thank you all.
Thank you, Naviana. Appreciate it. Congratulations on your speech today.